do about that?
I mean, it's weird just watching the games on right now, and we're about to go to practice. But yeah, it just feels weird practicing a Wednesday on a Sunday. But I'm ready to get back to work.
Why? Did the outcome on Thursday make everybody or make you more anxious to get back to work today?
In a way, yes, ma'am. Anytime after a loss, you want to try to figure out the mistakes and try to fix them as fast as you can, and just start to get back working in a positive direction. So whether that be coming in here working out or going to practice, or just sitting in meetings just talking through the mistakes, just a step in the right direction, trying to fix our mistakes and get better and just move forward.
What jumps out when you look at their defense on film?
Who do we play them? Dallas. My bad. I thought you were talking about the Niners. Dallas. Well, they got speed everywhere on their defense. And they've been in a couple shootouts and then they've blown some teams out. So I mean, it's hard to get a good grip of who they really are. When you watch film, but they're a fast group who can get to the ball in a hurry. So and they have a pretty stacked group of corners on their team.
Pretty well to see a corner with five.
I know. I was thinking like he got more touchdowns than me.
What does it say? But what does that say? Not about his skill set, but about how you have to play the ball in that situation or make sure it doesn't end up.
Right. I mean, he does what the receiver should do, and that's shave angles and meet the ball. So he does an exceptional job at that. And it's rare that you see a cornerback, be able to track the ball or catch the ball like he does. And I mean, he does it effortlessly. So him and Gilmore are a tandem, and hate to see Trayvon Diggs go down. My prayers go out to him on his road to recovery. But I mean, it seems like the next one up is duplicate to him. So got to shave angles.
Pete said that everybody on offense needs to help Geno. Where do you feel like the receivers fit into that?
I mean, catching the ball when it's thrown to us and, just making him right on some throws, even though he puts it in our vicinity, we still can make the catch. We're all elite receivers, so, just approach it that way.
When you look back on Thursday, why do you feel like there were struggles on offense against the Niners?
I think I think I say this every week, we just got to execute better. And with execution, that means just listening to the play call and just doing our job at the best of our ability and not trying to, do anything outside of our norm. And I think that's me speaking for myself. I get caught up in trying to do too much sometimes instead of just doing my job. So that's one thing I'm going to focus on this week is just doing my job and trying to execute the play to the best of my ability.
What does trying to do too much look like for you?
So let's say they're in cover one or cover two and I have a sight adjust or I have to change my route. I can't change my route and try to do the scramble response. I have to finish my route first and then go to the scramble response. Or I may have to hold a DB with my route and not try to get myself open first and then try to hold the DB. So not trying to do two things at once and trying to, finish my route first and then go on to the next step.
How often have you caught yourself doing that?
I mean, just watching film, I catch myself doing it quite a bit.
Is that an area maybe that you have to work on, your biggest area of growth?
I just say, yeah, I'm going to work on that.
What do you feel like the team's overall psyche kind of is right now, just based on the last few weeks?
Just still trying to find our identity. I mean, we still haven't played a complete game, so I think that's the only positive we can take away, from this point of our season. So we still got work to do, still, have some areas to improve, but I think our best ball is still in front of us, and we still have room to improve, whether that's playing as a team or playing, a complete game as an offense.
With the talent you have on offense, what's the confidence level that you guys can get it right here?
A lot. I mean, a win in general in this league is a confidence booster. So just continuing to try to stack one day at a time and then one game at a time.
You said you're trying to find your identity on offense. What do you feel like it is that you do best as an offense that would be your identity?
Create explosive plays, but in order to do that, we got to set up the run and the pass first. And, without either of those, we can't create explosives down the field. So I think we got to start with the run game, with the pass game, and then go forward from there. I think my reaction said it all. I was very excited. I mean, he does it in practice, so it was nothing new, but just seeing how he adjusted one way and then turned the other way and then caught it with one hand was crazy.
Did he make some crazy catch like that in practice? last week leading
Yeah,
up to it?
yeah. His first catch in practice was a one-hander, and I was like, yeah, he's different.
Do teams usually have someone shadow you, or is that pretty rare that it happens?
This year hasn't been it hasn't happened as much as in the past, but I think Tre'Davious Ward was the first person who shadowed me this year.
Not the Bengals have you?
No, because it was off and on a lot.
When that happens, do you see like teams normally not shadowing the guy, but they're like, all right, we're playing the Seahawks, so they differentiate from that? Is that
I mean, watching film, I think a lot of teams play us differently because we have me, Jackson, Locke, Disley, Noah, and then Ken and Zach at running back. I think they got to take into account a lot of weapons on offense. So I think teams do play us differently.
This Thanksgiving is kind of like an unofficial benchmark for where teams are during the season, who's in, who's out. You know, how big is this game for you on Thursday in terms of what it means for your season?
It's the next game, so I think we just have to look at it in that aspect. We can't get caught up in, trying to figure out or do numbers of playoff picture or anything like that. We just got to take it one game at a time. And, if we win out, if we continue to win and take it one game at a time, we won't have to worry about calculations.
anything else?
Thank you.